Click subscribe to get latest news and don't forget to press the bell icon.
Few things can move the left to a frenzy more than guns. A new ruling from a federal judge is going to cause the liberals to find their safe spaces. The ruling, according to the Washington Times, makes Washington, D.C.'s good reason law null and void. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit ruled the law unconstitutional. It is no longer going to be in effect for the area. Those who applied for a concealed carry permit needed to provide the government with a good reason, and self-defense didn't count. When the dust settled, it was a 2-1 decision. The D.C. Circuit ordered all of the courts below them to block enforcement of the law, which is a big win for gun owners in D.C., and potentially, the rest of the country. The goal is to get the U.S. Supreme Court to accept the decision so that the law would be considered unconstitutional regardless of where you live. Laws like this are designed by liberals to keep guns out of the hands of law-abiding Americans. Federal Judge Thomas B. Griffith declared in his decision that, at the Second Amendment's core lies the right of responsible citizens to carry firearms for personal self-defense beyond the home. Our Constitution is our most sacred document, and Democrats want to disregard it if they don't agree with its text. They do not get the right to tell everyone else what they can and cannot do. The government cannot question why we want to bring a firearm outside of our home. As long as the gun is legal, we are legally allowed to have the gun. If no other laws are being broken, it is none of their business. What we are witnessing is a trickle-down effect. The left wants to start banning gun laws in tiny chunks until they get what they want. If they declared that all guns should be illegal, there would be significant resistance. Their belief is that it will work if they do it slowly and in pieces. The battle for gun control has been going on for years. In 2008, Democrats and progressives tried to ban all firearms in Washington, D.C., and the U.S. Supreme Court didn't let that fly. In 2014, gun control nuts then tried to ban all people from carrying firearms in public, and that was also shut down. The left's response was this good reason law. Now that is out the door too. Before the law was shot down, the Metropolitan Police Department received 606 requests for concealed carry permits. Out of the 606 applications, a mere 125 were accepted because the rest didn't have a good reason. That puts into perspective how this law affected Americans in D.C. President Trump was right, we are going to keep on winning. Here is another victory under our belt. We will keep you posted if this makes it to the U.S. Supreme Court. Hopefully, this law will be shot down nationwide.